Hello and welcome back. This is another player to target. This is my number 10. I've got to remind you all, of course, before we get started on this list, obviously we love your comments, we love your feedback, we love you to subscribe and share our videos, so please do that. It all helps. We then know if we're on the right lines and the things we say is something you like. Now, these players that reach these targets, these players that are on my target list, are players I really believe in. These are players that I'm unwavering on, that I believe will deliver the numbers that I say they will deliver. I'm sometimes wrong. I'm out by a year sometimes. But I'm never far wrong from their talent. This is one thing that people get to realise pretty quick. Here's a guy who was on my list last year, actually, who failed to deliver. But when you hear the stat line, you can see how close I was. So I'm going to give you this guy now. It's Amari Cooper. He's extremely underrated right now. He's currently going at ADP 2220. He's 22 years old now, but he will now. Actually, he's just turned 23. Actually, he had a rough year last year, but let's be honest. Let's put that into perspective. He pulled in 83 catches, 1,153 yards receiving, and 5 TDs. I don't think that's too bad. I was expecting a little bit more, if I'm being honest. I thought maybe he is somewhere in the range of about 1,200 to 1,400 yards, and maybe close to 100 receptions. I was hoping maybe for 10 touchdowns. I still think that's actually likely. Some elite quarterbacks do take a couple of seasons to break in. I think anybody that's watched Cooper's test, Al uses the words very well, I think, when he says, does he meet the eye test? There's no doubt Cooper meets the eye test, and he's a very exciting player to watch. There are times in certain games last year he made my fantasy teams exciting to watch. I think what you can definitely see is that Derek Carr and Amari Cooper are going to be studs for quite some time to come. Sure, Crabtree has been vulturing a lot of the work, and Crabtree's numbers are very similar actually to Cooper's as of last year. Crabtree had 89 catches, 1,003 yards and 8 touchdowns. But I think, to be perfectly honest with you, it's only a matter of time before the pendulum swings in Cooper's favour, and I think that time is now. I think Cooper will actually now be an absolute stud and will end up as a top wide receiver in that range of top 3 to 6 wide receiver going by the end of 2017. So 2018 he'll be in the top of those lists, and they'll be looking at him in the same way they look at Mike Evans this year. So be prepared for Cooper to have that kind of upside. I'm really excited to see what Cooper can do, and I do believe he's a brilliant buy low right now, because the ADP of 20 means he has the potential to be a fabulous top-end guy. So you could end up with 2 great players at the back end of any league or early start of the second round. So that's Amari Cooper, my number 10.